Nagi Seishiro is a main supporting character of Blue Lock, manga. In the high school years, Nagi was an introvert who was always in touch with his cell phone. He met his long-term acquaintance, Reo Mikage, and began having a game with Reo in exchange for cash. His primary goal is playing football, and to keep seeking out strong players in order to keep his interest and improve his abilities. When he first came in Blue Lock, he was a part of the Team V, which was also the top player in his assigned stratum. Following that, the Blue Lock 11 played against the Japan U20 team. Nagi is regarded as one of the best players at Blue Lock. Seishiro Nagi is an inexplicably talented soccer player who has amazing agility, speed, and jumping abilities, but despite all this, he isn't keen to put any effort in soccer, including training. He also degrades players who are poor and inexperienced when it comes to playing. He doesn't know anything about the top soccer players of the world, which is much to the dismay of his rivals. At first, he's shown as apathetic to soccer and becoming the top striker. He prefers to take part in video games or not bother with training. After participating in the game with Team Z, Nagi starts to get involved and attempts to make goals of his own. It is because Nagi Seishiro observes that his teammates, Reo Mikage, seems to be struggling to the team in opposition. Despite initially being apathetic, Nagi strives to improve his soccer abilities due to the loss of his team against Yoichi Asagi. The drive to improve is evident in Nagi throughout his career, and even damages the friendship of his teammates due to it. Also, Seishiro Nagi seems to be concerned about his teammates and friends. He seems to care about his teammates and friends, particularly Reo Mikage, even though their relationship gets difficult beginning with after the second selection onward. Creative midfielder. The creative midfielders that have the ability to provide scoring opportunities for their team even when it seems not likely. They typically have excellent ball control, passing skills as well as movement, and are equipped with the ability to see and skills. Nagi's flawless ball control, fluid moves, and technical abilities can give life to the most difficult or depressing plays. Nagi has been the sole player to score some of the most bizarre goals within Blue Lock due to this ability and continues to grow into a nimble player. In football, being in control of your ball can be of paramount importance to any level of player. Being able to manage an unbalanced bouncing ball swiftly and efficiently allows the player who is handling the ball an advantage immediately. The first contact is often crucial to the success or failure in the majority of situations throughout the game. Nagi has a remarkable ball control and displays this on a regular basis through traps he sets up and scoring with close precision to pinpoint. Nagi is consistently scoring high-quality shots, particularly in difficult situations, especially under pressure from tough opponents. One of his greatest accomplishments was when he executed an imitation volley. The ability to control the ball is equaled by Itachi Rin as well as Tabito Karasu, and is among the rare things which can't be explained away by Rin's reasoning. Because of his natural ability of controlling the ball using his physical body, Nagi has a gifted talent. He is one of the best athletes of the Blue Lock despite only having just recently begun playing football prior to the beginning of the start of the program. With his incredible ball handling, Nagi is able to utilize his first strike to make an imaginative pass to teammates. Nagi often thinks of innovative ways to lay off the ball, whether by putting his hands on the heel, side or tip of the foot. What makes Nagi an incredibly creative person is that he can transform any type of pass into a possible attack. Whatever the nature or characteristics of the pass given, he is able to pass the ball with ease into a danger space. This ability has been proven many times, but most notable was when he controlled Asagi's tricky pass in the game with the Japan U20 team, with his heels to throw the ball to a rumbling Asagi to pass it above the defensive U20. Prior to Blue Lock, Nagi has had incredible trapping skills and was able to catch the phone in midair while leaping down a flight of steps. This feat was remarkable enough that Reo immediately recognized his aptitude for football and chose to make Nagi his teammate. Nagi can trap using his entire body on with incredible efficiency, continually trying to transform the worst situation into something positive. Nagi has successfully trapped the ball with his feet as well as his heels, or even behind, showing the potential of trapping. Nagi is able to trap almost anything and often utilizes his trapping skills to manipulate and confuse his opponents while running down the field. He then combines this with his ability to spatially position himself at the ideal position that allows for incredible traps and follow-up shots. Flow state. Flow, according to Ego, can be described as a state that is total involvement, which is also known as being at ease. It's the state of mind where a person engaged in any activity is totally involved in the experience with an intense focus, total engagement, and joy when performing the task. Also, Seishiro Nagi has been in flow state numerous times in Blue Lock, sometimes intentionally and other times accidentally. However, he has not yet mastered the art. The most notable feat he accomplished at the time of entering flow state was the fake volley shot. Two-stage fake volley shot. It was first used during the match of Nagi's Team White versus Rin's Team Red, when Nagi was forced to score and proved his worth in such a competitive game. Nagi begins by preparing the shot with a high-powered power for an incoming pass, but at the end of the second, he changes the angle of the shot in order to cause the ball to spin into the air. The speed at which the ball spins causes it to float, which allows Nagi to follow up by firing a shot that was high-powered. Rin himself was unable to anticipate or counter the shot, and it was enough to make him consider taking a serious approach. Henri, at first seeing it, described the move as miraculous. Ego said that it could be a possibility due to flow state.